Bob Feller of the Cleveland Indians was a teenager who signed a contract somewhat illegally. He was signed by Sly Slapnicka for an autographed baseball and $1. And he was signed ostensibly to minor league teams, but not really. He didn't pitch for those teams. He went directly from the Sandlots to the Cleveland Indians. And this, in those days, was a violation of the rules. So a hearing was held by Judge Landis. Feller was not the only one signed this way by Slapnicka. He signed Tommy Heinrich in the same manner. Judge Landis actually ruled in Slapnicka's favor with Bob Feller. He did not with Tommy Heinrich. Heinrich became a free agent, and he was signed by the New York Yankees. But Feller stayed with the Cleveland Indians, the team which he signed. And Feller was very successful in 1939. And then on opening day 1940, he pitched a no-hitter. But in December 1941, Feller's career was interrupted by World War II. He heard the announcement of Pearl Harbor on the radio while driving. He drove straight to a Chicago courthouse. He enlisted in the Navy. He was enlisted by Gene Tootie, the famous heavyweight boxer, and was sent to Great Lakes Naval Center in Chicago, where he trained as a gunnery's mate. While he was in the Navy, he kept his athletic abilities up through a training regimen, also pitched some, but he wanted to see combat, and he trained in gunnery school and became a chief gunner on the USS Alabama, seeing combat in the Pacific. Bob Feller was just as proud of his Navy career as he was of his pitching career. And I think we can be just as proud of Bob Feller's Navy career as well, a true American hero. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to game number 136 of the All-Time Greats tournament. And this is game number 2 between the 1957 Braves and the 1954 Cleveland Indians. The Milwaukee Braves fell to the Indians in game 1 by a score of 4-2. They must win today to stay in the All-Time Greats tournament. We've had our introductions, ready to play ball. So let's play ball. I'm going to use the merino boards today, but only in a basic way, except for in stealing. This is where we put the D column, the C column, the B column, A column, and AC. Here's the pitch to Bill Bruton of the Milwaukee Braves. 26 is a fly ball to left field, caught by Al Smith for the first out. Milwaukee Braves are in their gray uniforms, one of the classic baseball uniforms with the tomahawk and the red braves across the chest, blue and red caps. Here's the pitch to Red Schoendienst. The second baseman, 26, is a ground ball back to Bob Feller. He's got it, throws to Vic Wirtz at first, and there are 2 outs. Henry Aaron. 6-5 is a 35. That's going to be a foul out to the catcher on the merino boards. 3 up and 3 down for the Braves in the first. We go to the bottom of the first. Indians coming back and no score. 17-game winner and hero of the 1957 Milwaukee Braves World Series, Lou Burdett. Toes the rubber. He's a grade B pitcher, R and Z modifiers. So he is a contact pitcher, and I don't know why I have 1 on the scoreboard. It should be 0. Here's the pitch to Al Smith. 1-2 is a ground ball back to Burdett. He's got it. Throws to Adcock at first. Al Smith is the first out for the Indians. In the first inning, here is Bob Avila. Bobby Avila had a multi-hit game yesterday, 2 for 4. 1-4 is a fly ball to left field, caught by Wes Covington, 2 away. Here is Larry Doby. And 5-1 is a base hit for Doby. First hit of the game. R29 stealing. I think the R means he'll almost never run. Always hit and run, but there's 2 outs. Here is Al Rosen. 32 is a 26, and that is going to end the first inning. It's a ground ball to second base. Red Chandies goes to short white to retire Doby, 4-6. 3 outs. We go to the top of the second. Milwaukee nothing and Cleveland nothing. Eddie Matthews will lead off the top of the second for the Milwaukee Braves. He is really struggling. He is 0 for 20 in the all-time greats tournament, still looking for his first hit. Here's the pitch to Eddie Matthews. 26 is a ground ball back to Feller, and Feller throws out Matthews 1-3, 0 for 21. Here is Joe Adcock. 53 is an 18. Both teams are fielding column 1. That's going to be a... We're going to do this a little more exactly. It's going to test the shortstop. Strickland is a fielding column 1. That is going to be a base hit for Joe Adcock. Base hit through the 6.5 hole. Wes Covington comes to bat. .62. Ball's hit to the left side, and in the air, Al Smith is under it, makes the catch, 2 away. Johnny Logan. 36, not a walk, it's a Z modifier. Feller turns that into 2 balls and no strikes. 46 is a ground ball to the third baseman. Al Rosen is up with it and throws out Johnny Logan. So Adcock is stranded. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Milwaukee nothing and Cleveland nothing. Lou Burdett returns to the mound. He was a roommate of Warren Spahn's on those late 50s Milwaukee Braves teams. Both were pranksters. They would slip snakes into umpires' pockets. The one I'm most familiar with is he posed as a left-hander on his 1959 Topps baseball card. Lou Burdett will have, in the bottom of the second inning, Vic Wertz, Dave Pope, and Jim Hegan of the Indians. Here's the pitch to Vic Wertz. 63 is a fly ball to right field. Hank Aaron is under it and makes the catch. It brings the bat Dave Pope. 3-4 is a fly ball to the center fielder, Billy Bruton. He ranges over to his left, makes the catch, 2 down. Medium depth center field. Here is catcher Jim Hegan. 5-5 is a 8. That's also driven to center field. Billy Bruton's under it, makes that catch. 3 up and 3 down. 3 fly balls for the Indians. We go to the top of the third. No score. Bob Feller will be pitching to Del Crandall to lead off the third inning. He is the last living Boston Brave player. A very good defensive player and a good offensive player, but he led the league in assists 6 times, fielding percentage 4 times, and putouts 3 times. Here's the pitch to Del Crandall. 45 is going to be a base on balls. Crandall's at first, average speed. Here is the pitcher, Lou Burdett. All right, Burdett will give himself up and lay a bunt down. Here's the pitch, 62. Strike one, fouled off. This pitch from Feller. 45 is 2 balls and no strikes. 2 balls and 1 strike. 1-4 is a 30, and that is bunted toward the third baseman, Al Rosen, who throws to the second baseman covering. Successful sacrifice. Crandall goes to second. 1 down. Bill Bruton. 53 is the roll for Bruton. 16 is going to test the center fielder for the Milwaukee Braves, or Cleveland Indians. That's Larry Doby, is a fielding column 1. And that is a single to center field. Crandall's going to try to score. Here's the throw from Doby to home, and Crandall is going to be out. Thrown out by Larry Doby. Bruton goes to second on the throw. There's 2 outs, and Billy Bruton's at second. Red Shandies. 5-3 is a 19. Hit by pitch ball, unless he's HBO 0. Don't see the... No, he's got nothing there, so... Hit by pitch. Shandies takes first. And that could be big trouble as Henry Aaron steps into the box with 2 outs. Bob Feller versus Henry Aaron. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Aaron's going to be walked intentionally. 4 wide ones with 2 outs. They're going to pitch to Eddie Matthews, who's 0 for 21 and in a huge slump. If you're going to break out of the slump, now's the time to do it for Milwaukee. Here's the pitch to Matthews. 23 is a Y modifier with 2 outs. It's going to be a strikeout. So Eddie Matthews, very frustrated, strikes out, leaves the bases loaded. We go to the bottom of the third. 0-0. All right, Cleveland shortstop George Strickland comes to bat, swings to the right side. Here's the pitch. 21 is a fly ball to right field, caught by Henry Aaron. 1 out in the last of the third. Bob Feller, the pitcher. 43 is a ground ball back to Burdett. He has it, throws the first, 2 down. Al Smith. 42 is a base on balls for Smith. Fast runner, but not a big threat to steal. I wonder if that's a mistake on his car, A9. Let me look up. Actually, probably not a mistake. He only stole 2 bases in 1954. Here's the pitch to Bobby Avila, American League batting champion in 54. This is 63. Fly ball to center field, caught by Billy Bruton. That's 3 outs. We go to the top of the 4th. No score. Both of our pitchers today come into the tournament at 1-0. Bob Feller pitched 6 innings, gave up 5 earned runs for a victory against the Florida Marlins. And Lou Burdett pitched 7 innings and gave up 2 runs for his victory. Joe Aycock leads off the top of the 4th inning for the Milwaukee Braves. 4-6 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Adcock is the second strikeout for Feller. 1 down, Wes Covington. 5-5 is an 8 against a B, fly ball to center field, caught by the center fielder, Larry Doby. Second time Covington's skied to center. Here is Johnny Logan. 4-3 is going to be a ground ball back to Feller. The throw to first. It's the end of the top of the 4th. No score. Former Negro League star Larry Doby leads off the last of the fourth inning for the Indians. Nobody's on the board yet. 1-3 is going to be a base on balls. Doby trots down to first. He is a fast runner. Almost never steals. Al Rosen hit a two-run homer yesterday. 5-3, and that was the difference in the game. 5-3 is a 19. That will test the third baseman for the Milwaukee Braves. That's Eddie Matthews, who is a fielding column 1. Ground out 5-3. Doby goes to second. One away for Vic Wertz. And Vic Wertz had a two-run double yesterday to score the first 2 runs for the Indians. Here's the pitch to Wertz. 51 is a 9. That's going to be a single, I believe. 9 against a B pitcher. Base hit, and Larry Doby scores. RBI single for Vic Wertz. 1-0 Cleveland. All right, Vic Wertz is rated slow, so the Indians will play it safe with a base pass. Burdette goes into the stretch, pitches to Dave Pope, 45. 2 balls and no strikes. 63 is a fly ball to left field, caught by Wes Covington. 2 outs. Catcher Jim Hegan. And 5-3 is a 20 that will test the second baseman, who is Red Shandies, fielding column 1. Ground out 4-3. That ends the inning, but the Indians score once on the RBI single by Vic Wertz. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Cleveland 1 and Milwaukee 0. Veteran Bob Feller returns to the mound. He had a great year in 54, 13-3, 3.09 earned run average. Del Crandall leads off for the Milwaukee Braves. 31 is a 9 against a B. That's going to be a leadoff single by Del Crandall. He's been on base twice. Crandall's average speed. And now the pitcher, Lou Burdette. Sacrificed in this situation last time successfully. He's going to score around and bunt again. Pitch from Feller. 23 is a 24. Fielded by Feller, who pivots and throws to shortstop at second base. And he gets Crandall, so it's going to be a fielder's choice. And Lou Burdette is at first. Bill Bruton comes to that. 52 is a 27. That's going to be a ground ball double play, or X. He doesn't have an X, so it's a 5-4-3 inning-ending double play. Nobody scores. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Cleveland 1 and Milwaukee 0. Strickland, Feller, and Smith at the top of the order. Here's the pitch to George Strickland. 26 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. Big curveball from Burdette. Gets Strickland. Here is Bob Feller. 63 is a strikeout for Feller. That's the first 2 strikeouts for Burdette. Here is Al Fuzzy Smith. 34 is a fly ball to center field. Bill Bruton is under it and makes the catch. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Cleveland 1 and Milwaukee 0. Red Shandies will start it off for the Cardinals in the top of the 6th inning. He had, in his young days, he had 2 injuries that kind of plagued him through his career. First of all, he was working during the Depression for the Civilian Conservation Corps, the CCC. And his brother was working with him. He had 5 brothers and a sister. And the brother was hammering a staple into a lamppost and into a wooden, or maybe a telegraph post, I'm not sure which, but it was a wooden post. And the staple ricocheted off the post right into Shane Dee's left eye. And it was recommended by doctors that that eye would have to be removed. But he found a doctor that worked with him and didn't remove the eye and got enough vision back that he would be okay. And then he also suffered a shoulder injury when he was drafted into the Army during World War II in 1944. He injured his shoulder playing baseball in the service, and then the recoil of the gun target practice as an infantryman caused problems with that injured shoulder, and it's something that bothered him through his career. Here's the pitch to Red Shane Dee. 35 is a single off Bob Feller. Shane Dee's on with a leadoff single. From a small town, he came from Germantown, Illinois, town about 40 miles east of East St. Louis, Illinois, and about a town of about 800 people. Hank Aaron, 56, is a 34. A pop up to the shortstop or a Y. Feller's got the Y, so that's a strikeout. Aaron is 0 for 2 today. And he has struggled in this series. He is 0 for 6 in the series. Here is Eddie Matthews. Speaking of struggles, struck out with the bases loaded his last time up. 1-3 is a 2 balls and no strikes. 6-6 roll is a drive. It might be, it could be, it is out of here, and Eddie Matthews has a pulse. 2-run homers. He's now 1 for 22. Puts the Braves in front 2-1. Now the batter is Joe Adcock. 4-6 is a strikeout. Wes Covington. And 1-2 is going to be a ground ball to the second baseman. Bobby Avila is up with it, throws to first. 3 outs, but the Milwaukee Braves assume the lead with a 2-run home run by Eddie Matthews. Milwaukee 2, Cleveland nothing, or Cleveland 1. Bob Avila steps into the box from the right side for Cleveland. Here's a pitch from Lou Burdette. 52 is a ground ball to the third baseman, Eddie Matthews. Throws to first. Avila's retired, 1 away. Larry Doby. 3-3 roll by Doby. That's a 5 and a double for Larry Doby. He's in scoring position. He represents a potential tying run. Al Rosen. Here's a stretch by Burdette. The pitch to Rosen. 3-2 is a 26. That's a ground ball to second. Shane Dee throws to first. Doby goes to third. Vic Wertz, 2 outs. Lou Burdette will be careful here. Wertz is 2 for 5 in the series. Here's the pitch to Wertz. 4-2 is a 41. The pitch is a strike and a quick throw by Crandall to third, and he picks off Al Rosen at third, 2-5. That's going to be in the inning. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Milwaukee 2 and Cleveland 1. Johnny Logan will lead off the top of the 7th. This will be the point of weakness inning for Bob Feller. Here's the pitch to Logan. 51 is going to be a leadoff single for Logan. And that is the 6th hit for the Braves. Logan's average speed at first. G35 stealing. 35 would be a high success rate for stealing, but the G rules only let him go in the 8th inning or later with 2 outs, -1 run, or tied in the 8th inning or later. Here is Del Crandall. Could be a good spot to hit and run, although the pitcher is due up next. We're going to leave it lay there. Crandall has 15 home runs and 383 at bats. Here's the pitch to Crandall. 1-6 though is a 28. That's going to be a ground out to second base. It goes the short way to get Logan, 6-4. Fielder's choice. Crandall's on. Average speed. Pitcher Lou Burdette. 6-3 is a fly ball to right field. Caught by Dave Pope. That's 2 outs. Now the top of the order, Billy Bruton. 1-3 is a 2 balls, no strikes. 5-5 is an 8 against the beat. That's going to be a play result of 27. Ground out to third base. That will strand the runner at first. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It is Milwaukee 2 and Cleveland 1. All right, this is Lou Burdette's point of weakness. Any 3 bad things happen to him, his grade will go down 1 level. Vic Wirtz steps into the box. He'll lead off for the Indians. He was at bat when Del Crandall gunned down the base runner at third for the 3rd out. Here's the pitch to Vic Wirtz. 35 is a walk. Wirtz is a slow runner. They'll play it safe. Timeout. Actually, Cleveland's going to send out a pitch runner for Vic Wirtz. It's going to be Bob Lemon, the pitcher. He is a fast-rated runner. And Lemon will be the base runner at first with nobody out. Dave Pope steps in the box. Here's the pitch to Dave Pope. 43 is a 29. Or there's a Y. He doesn't have a Y, so ground out to the pitcher. And Lemon goes to second. 1 away. Catcher Jim Hegan. 52 is a 27. That's hit on the ground to third base. Lemon will hold. Throws across the diamond and 2 outs. The batter is George Strickland. 213 hitter. Burdette's going to go ahead and pitch to him. Here's the pitch to Strickland. 1-6 is a 28, a ground ball to the shortstop. Johnny Logan's got it, throws the first, 3 outs. Go to the top of the 8th. 2-1 Milwaukee. Del Mitchell of the Cleveland Indians comes into the game, and he'll play first base. His defensive rating is the same as Wirtz's, so everything stays the same as far as the defensive numbers go. Bob Feller returns to the mound to pitch the 8th inning. He has 2 marks against his point of fatigue, and he's got Red Shandies, Hank Aaron, and Eddie Matthews coming to bat. That trio provided the Braves with their only 2 runs of the game in the 6th inning. Here's the pitch to Red Shandies. 2-2 roll. That's going to be a single for Shandies. And Feller's grade goes down to a grade C. Timeout. Manager Al Lopez will make a pitching change here. Ray Narleski comes in. Grade A pitcher with a X and W modifier. He'll pitch to Hank Aaron. He pitched the 9th inning yesterday, got a save. Here's the pitch to Aaron. 1-2 is the roll. 25 is a line drive, hard hit to Bobby Avila at second base. He makes the catch. 1 away. Here is Eddie Matthews. He got his first hit, a 2-run homer to provide the difference in this game. His last time up. 26 is a 29. Ground ball to the first baseman. Wait a minute. It's a ground out to the pitcher, and the runner goes to second. 1-3, 2 outs. Joe Adcock. 1-4 is the roll. That's a fly ball to left field. That'll end the 8th inning, the top half. No run score is still 2-1 Milwaukee. To start the last of the 8th, Cleveland will employ a pitch hitter, Bill Glenn. Lou Burdett goes back out to the mound. He has had one mark against his point of fatigue. Here's the pitch to Bill Glenn. Indians are down by a penny. They need a run here. 44 is a 8 against a B pitcher. Fly out to center field. Top of the order, and Al Smith. I think a very underrated player for the Indians. Here's the pitch to Smith. 46 is a 27 hit on the ground to third base. Eddie Matthews has it, throws to Adcock at first. There's 2 outs. Bobby Avila. 43 is a ground ball to the pitcher. Burdett's got it, throws to first. 3 up and 3 down, no damage to his point of fatigue. We go to the top of the 9th inning. Milwaukee Braves 2 and the Cleveland Indians 1. All right, Don Mateo will pitch in the 9th inning for the Cleveland Indians. He is one of the original tough right-left bullpen combinations in baseball. Mossy was not the most handsome man on earth. He had big ears, kind of a long face. I always felt sorry for him. He himself said he was the ugliest man alive, but nothing ugly about his pitching. He was a control pitcher who was a rookie in 1954. And in 1953, pitching in the Texas League, he figured out he could throw his fastball with more control if he held it with 3 fingers instead of 2, and not lose any velocity. So he began pitching that way, and that helped him stay on with the Indians in '54. He was competing for a 5th spot or 4th spot in the rotation, 4th or 5th, and he did start some games, and later became a regular starter as well as a reliever later on. But he was an outstanding relief pitcher in 1954. Wes Covington leads off for the Milwaukee Braves. 36 is a 33, popped up to the third baseman, Al Rosen, 1 down. Here's Johnny Logan. 52 is hit on the ground to the left side. Rosen cuts it off in front of Strickland and throws the first. 2 outs. Del Crandall. 44 is an 8 against an A. That's going to be an out. Let me see what kind of an out. Fly ball to center field. That's 3 up and 3 down. In the 9th, we go to the last of the 9th. 1-run ball game. Milwaukee 1, Cleveland 1. Milwaukee 2, Cleveland 1. Lou Burdett returns to the mound. He's going for a complete game. Larry Doby will lead off for the Cleveland Indians, and then there'll be Al Rosen and Vic Wertz. Only 3 outs left before they flatline. Here's the pitch to Larry Doby. 31 is a 9. That's going to be a leadoff single for Doby. He represents the potential tying run, and the potential go-ahead run comes to bat Al Rosen. It was his 2-run home run in the 8th inning yesterday that gave Cleveland the victory. Burdett's going to stay in the game and stretch. Here's the pitch to Rosen. 34, fly ball to center field, caught by Bill Bruton, 1 away. Here is Del Mitchell, who came in to replace Vic Wertz when he was pinch run for. 21 is a fly ball to left field. Wes Covington has it. 2 outs. 1 out to go for Lou Burdett to complete the game. Here's the pitch to Dave Pope. 6-5. Foul ball behind the plate. Del Crandall throws away the mask. He's under it and makes the catch. That completes the ball game. The final score, the Milwaukee Braves 2 and the Cleveland Indians 1. All right, to wrap this up, the Milwaukee Braves even the series at 1 game apiece. They got 2 runs on 7 hits and no errors. Cleveland scored 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors. There was 1 home run in the game, and that was the game-winning blow by Eddie Matthews, a 2-run home run in the 6th inning, breaking his at the time, I think, 21 slump. Still, that's the only hit he's had in the tournament, but a huge one that keeps his team still alive in the all-time greats tournament. Winning pitcher was Lou Burdette, 9 innings pitch, 1 earned run, and he goes to 2-0. He's pitched 16 innings and given up 3 runs in the tournament for a tidy 1.68 earned run average. Bob Feller is the loser. He goes 7 innings, allows 2 runs, and he moves to 1-1. Feller's record moves to 1-1 and has a 4.84 earned run average in the tournament. The Amos Otis MVP of the game is Lou Burdette. Lou Burdette was a terrific control pitcher, and his 1.84 career mark of walks per game for pitchers over 3,000 innings is behind only Robin Roberts, Greg Maddux, Juan Marichal, and I think there was one other, Carl Hubble. So he was 5th in control amongst pitchers. Also the hero of the 1957 World Series, Lou Burdette, is your MVP of the game, holding the powerful Cleveland Indians to 1 run in 9 innings. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Hit the subscribe button if you liked it, and also the like button. Doesn't cost anything to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and God bless.